If you're driving around near Father Mack's field and playground, you may have seen a Little Free Library. Producer Megan Corbett was able to find out the scoop on what exactly is the Little Free Library.
In 2009, Todd H. Bohl created the first Little Free Library book exchange and placed it in his Hudson, Wisconsin front yard in tribute to his mother, who had been a teacher. 10 years later, his idea has snowballed into a worldwide book-sharing movement. Erin Kahn, steward of the Little Free Library at Father Mack, explains how she got started right here in Norwood.
It's part of a larger Little Free Library organization, which is it's actually now a global organization that they have the charters for each library, and you can do your own without the charter, or you can pay and they'll send you the library with the charter, so you can use that to find other Little Free Libraries in their network. And then each Little Free Library has a steward, so in this case it's me. I worked in partnership with the Norwood Recreation Department and the Morrill Memorial Library to get this installed. The library put in the first stock of books, and then I helped to kind of keep the circulation moving and to keep it maintained and festive, and just to try and make sure that there's books in there that people will find fun and interesting.
Travis Farley, superintendent of the Recreation Department, gives Erin all the credit for getting this project started.
So Erin approached us about it. She did a lot of the homework, which was great. We were able to work with, like I said, the Morrill Memorial Library to come up with the funding for it. We both just partnered on to pay for it, and then we were able to just install it on our end with the maintenance guys, so it just worked out really well. And we're very happy that we were able to install one at our 9 playgrounds in town.
Erin is always checking on the books and making sure there is a good rotation so the community has plenty of choices.
Ideally, it's just the community circulating the books, putting in ones that they loved, taking ones out. I come check it pretty regularly, and if I see that not many books are moving, I might use some from my own collection because I probably have a little too many. Or I go to thrift shops and find books for a little bit cheaper that I think people might be interested in.
Erin's passion for reading and Norwood's strong community is the reason she pursued the Little Free Library.
I guess it was partly that I love reading, and I love the idea of people in a community, in a neighborhood, coming together and having a common interest and something that can benefit the adults and children, everyone in the community. I think that the library actually is really great also because it's like a physical symbol of a community that likes engaging and reading, of course, but doing things together.
Erin encourages everyone to come down to Father Mack's and visit the free little library, where she hopes to spread her joy of reading with everyone.
I somewhat recently created the Facebook page for it so I could kind of get a better idea of, or more of a conversation going, better idea of if people are using it. So that's on Facebook, it's at Father Mack Books. And I have had a lot of interaction on the page, but I would love to see more conversation, more people sharing the interaction and the experience that they've had coming to the little library.
We come across them all the time at playgrounds. It's actually becoming very, very popular in Massachusetts. You see them, I go to playgrounds with my little ones and I see them everywhere you go, and it's a wonderful resource. You can literally just grab books out of the little library, you can sit down, you can read with your little ones at playgrounds. And we thought it was a wonderful thing. Erin had a great idea, and like I said, we were able to execute it.
Just not to be intimidated or afraid by it. I think some people maybe don't understand that there's no obligation here. You don't have to leave a book if you're going to take a book. You don't even have to return a book that you take. I mean, it would be nice to have circulation, but it's not like my personal books or anything. No one's going to be mad if you want to keep a book that you found. But just like, come check it out and use it and keep coming back, because I think it's a really great resource. And also, because it's for the community, it's not just about the books, it's also kind of about stewardship. So I am sort of like officially the steward, but if the whole community and everyone that uses it could also chip in and little things like making sure the door is closed so the weather doesn't get in, not leaving food inside of it, just little things like that, that's also really helpful.